Okay, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, as it's called, CenturyLink Field in Seattle. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Seattle Seahawks.
This is pretty much almost a touchdown if I can get past this guy. So I'm obviously an X-Factor.
Now to the NFL.
Take a hit in the backfield, so it just doesn't look cheesy. Okay, let's just take a hit in the backfield, just like that.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Now! Hey, wahoo! Hey, Jet!
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
A good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
They're going to look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. There he goes left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, it was third down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. No catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a first quarter grab here.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the toss play, Howard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll run on first down. It's Brooks, and very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, Will.
Here's 2nd and 8. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
He'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Credit the sack to Shaquem Griffin. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Got a man. That's Trent Sherfield. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Watch the twist, watch the twist. 14, got it. Slam. He's check 50.
They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving him a whole lot of credit and thanking him for that much space to rumble.
So after the run by McKinnon, here's 1st and 10.
14.
And now here's a carry heading left. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Check, 59.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Check, 59.
Defense wins championships, baby.
They go play action with Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Fielded at the 20. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, But which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done? Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
Second and 10 at their 48-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Sunday, Sunday.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Check 24, check 24.
First throw now for the backup Wentz. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
Ready up.
55, 55. Coming.
80 weapons. Right up.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Let him know, let him know. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51.
2nd and 10. It's Hill, complete. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Ready, ready.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
51 to Mike. 51 to Mike.
X3. 218. Chop. Get it.
They'll set up to throw. Gets this one to Hill. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
Now Howard stripped. He lost the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this,
it is cold.
And it is cold, it's also slick that way.
He's got daylight. He's at the 40, past the 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jerick McKinnon, 79 yards. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Hey, high 7. Go.
2nd and 4.
Yeah, I'll drive fast as to get home.
Open man is Hill.
That's about to get off.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 32-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
I think he went to get food or some shit.
this offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Nick said, Key said who we join.
This is Howard on the toss right.
Who in the park?
And he'll go down at the 26.
I bet I'm not
following a
joining.
gain of 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Howard that time, and it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 60 or. Bravo.
955, 955. Watch a slant, watch a slant, watch a slant.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle.
He'll look to throw. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They complete it to Hill. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. On 1st and goal, Howard. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30.
That's crazy. As soon as you buy VC, that's when you get a special offer.
Brings up 2nd down.
Well, they got a special offer.
After you buy the shit, then the shit pop up.
Oh yeah, they had offer. It had like 100,000.
This one right here is like 250. It's $50. 250,000 VC. 99 for all your skill boosts, and 10 of each Gatorade. After I just bought VC, that's some bullshit.
Oh dang.
They do this shit on purpose. They do this shit on purpose. I swear to God, this shit. Them boosts worth it, but shit, I ain't about to buy this shit again. But I can earn this.
He ain't like about to make another club.
I just did, but I already bought the shit for him, so that's dead. I don't need to do it no more.
And they're going to take it defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it. And
I was at okay. I see him on 2K. I see him online.
Punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going to the sideline.
Oh, you don't got to work today? Isaiah?
And that will hit and continue on out of bounds.
Yay.
So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. Here's Jonathan Coachman.
JB.
To the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you, the defensive side of the ball gets super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. To try again after the sack. Wilson, a dump down to McKinnon. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
I know he.
Third down, Wilson.
Keith. He is right.
He goes down.
Oh no.
That'd be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack.
Oh yeah, let me go buy my shooting boost right quick.
Get the ball back to your offense, right?
I think I still got boost. Hold on.
Hey, this lead is very,
Let me
very
check.
slim.
I still got boost.
Here's Hill on the return.
Oh, shit, I got 23 games, so I'm good. That should last me all day. Probably more.
27 yards all told. And out will come the offense as they take over.
He got a glass cleaner. No, he will.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Back to throw. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, orbit. Watching your grind. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. 55, come on, guys, 55. Here we go, here we go.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Looking to throw. Looking deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
At their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Wilson. Campbell making the catch. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Oh, always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Zebra. Switch. Wide, get wide.
So that'll back him up 5.
Check. Good job right there.
Oh, they even got a center. They got powerful. That's clean.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson.
Pure slash.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Well, the other day they told us when we got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every
came
team
back
would
just
say
in
that,
time.
Charles,
I know I
but
didn't.
an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us, they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
I'm glad you was right there, because the animation he did get, he'll go make it. Yeah, I'm tired.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
I got it. Oh, still.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Shit.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, box truck.
All right.
55. Right there, 55.
2nd and 9 now.
Oh, tripping.
Deep for Hill.
Bitch.
And this is going to wind
Oh,
up incomplete.
what's okay when they get the ball just now?
The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
That's all.
What we got? 50
Right there.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
He'll drop to throw.
Maybe.
And he connects with Ertz. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there.
6
Perfectly executed crossing route.
I ain't have no time for it.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I got you. Check it back.
Got you, Keith.
They go with Howard again.
Shit.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
That's it.
Yes.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
You got rebound.
Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. good. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver.
That's what I thought he was going to do. That's what I was hoping.
To find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown.
Oh, you said it by yourself.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Oh, I should have intercepted that. I don't know.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. To throw again on second down. Wilson, he finds McKinnon complete.
Thank you.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Seahawks on third down. Just 1 for 5 at this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Well, nigga was confident as a bitch with that.
From the gun, it's Wilson.
Shit, no.
He's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 43. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, I should have threw it.
I ain't like he stole that mud too. Oh, he stole that mud so clean.
I ain't pay attention to the time.
And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one.
But they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
You're getting closer.
They come out here in the eye. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Oh man, bro.
On 1st down, McKinnon again. And
I get like 2 every game.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
The most.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Second down, McKinnon. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
That's a block.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to break our 4th quarter tie. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them to touchdown the last go-around, obviously they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start fighting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
What's up?
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Howard.
Oh, we found that much statistic when it was wide open.
And down right around the 37. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 37-yard line.
Now, the good thing for you, partner, is you're not as
I
old
thought it
as
was
I
open.
am. Okay? So back when the dinosaurs roamed the earth,
Oh, yeah,
the right side of it.
I'm about to say that definitely ain't moving right there. He running into me right there.
Physical guys, but on this part, they tossed it right and looked like it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, but that's not the case so much anymore. You're
Yeah,
saying with the bigger guys. And
not necessarily.
find the best guys, plug them in on your line.
Right. As a general rule now, you're a lot more balanced on your offensive line. They might still lean towards your best pass blocker on the left side.
Sure.
But not necessarily all the time.
On the ready.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Jim.
Shit.
They run with Howard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down.
Oh.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Just because he is son, that's I said he inside too.
Come on, set, 8, read. Five.
Back to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. So now it's fourth down and short, and whatever they do, run or pass it, they've got to pick up the first here.
Yeah, and you mentioned running it. That is still an option, but as you've also said, they've got to do it quickly and get back to the line of scrimmage.
And he missed it. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. A fourth quarter miss like that, there is no lonelier feeling than that kicker right now.
As we all know, a lot of these games, they come down to special teams. And when that chance comes, you have to perform in order to help your team get over the top.
Could have tied it. Instead, they remain down 3.
Might be going.
11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
And that's a tired defense out on the field right now. They desperately need a stop to get the ball back to their offense, but they're having trouble getting that done. Another gut-wrenching run right there.
McKinnon. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Oh, yeah, I'm gone.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
So 2nd and 9, and you have to figure just about all 11.
He made it. He made it.
What the fuck?
He ain't count, but he made it, bud.
Throwing now is Wilson.
That's you. You call him stupid as fuck.
You
call the nigga stupid as fuck. He said, I'm showing you.
And guess what? It brings up third down.
That was an okay hookup there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
Touch 50.
59 mark. Check. 59.
Got it.
Rap.
Third and short, McKinnon. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And this one is right down the middle. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field,
what's your takeover
tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Wait, so it's short. So yours is short.
Here right at
short.
the 20-yard line.
Oh, that should be on by now, then.
Oh, damn.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Damn, nigga.
Back
way.
Yes, sir.
I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out.
I'll wait for him to go ahead. Come on, I was ready to steal it, but I got the jetting over there.
So bitch, I'm cheating my ass off. I'm like, come on. I want you to do it.
Oh, come on, man.
He's going to let it fly. A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24.
Oh, my bad. Oh, I should have took them up.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshake.
Oh, he might as well.
Well, you already right there. Look.
To it.
Yes, sir. Pass interference.
Right.
They're moving on to the conference championship.
That boy stopping the whole animation.
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to end.
You said it. I appreciate that. Oh, correct.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
Shit.
Boy, that's the furthest far try to get that. He got them up so far away.
Shit. Oh, okay, I'm with the save. Oh.
I thought he was there right there. I thought he was there right there.
I didn't know you saved that bitch, to be honest.
In his mouth. Kobe. Bop. I got hit myself. Style Danny. Still. Oh, he passed to the wrong person.
Oh my god. Oh, this pass is fucking retarded. I don't know who. I don't even know who the fuck was getting the ball. Niggas is rapping around each other.
He does just throwing that mud up. Just throwing it around.
They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like a manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big jobs, all this you can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always
look.
Great.
Shit.
I will not crash. They will not stop me. 10
Yeah. Look at him again. He's still right there. He going down. Hit me. Wow. Oh. He even let you jump towards the ball.
I say I'm the best cause I am. It's no need in keeping it low key. I can cover the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses.
Oh.
It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the jets, the coach regret even letting them stay in the game. Team around took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash.
Oh, come what the fuck?
Right through the arm.
I don't know who the fuck he thought he was. Ooh.
Oh.
I ain't fall. It's all good. I ain't fall. It's all that matters.
It was a trash contact. Oh, I thought Nick, he went backwards now.
Oh, why it took so long? Well, it did the animation because he got that badge. Why he pulled up? I wanted to fucking.
Yeah. Oh.
Ah, it's that baseline shit. I can't.
Brick. Ah, yeah.